guard because spoiled.
Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Here is Carter. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Have the basketball on the string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Yep, it counts.
Well, this is a nice pass, and when healthy, Rose still one of the best floor generals out there.
Nash against Rose. Nash's shot is in.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Outside Rose. Stolen by Bosch. This is Diao. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, this is so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
The Raptors shoot their first free throw tonight.
Yao Ming. 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Yao. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple of seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Drills it from outside. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Jordan against Johnson. Here's Yao. Banked in off the glass.
Yao Ming.
Yao's got his second basket.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Rose finds Pippen. Over Carter. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Rebounded by Rodman. It's Rodman with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. 4th, the Bulls.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Jordan against Johnson. Outside Jordan. Goes up the baseline. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
That one rolling around and rims out.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the call on Bosch. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
Substitution, Scotty Barnes.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jordan looking it over. Shoots over Johnson. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 7 points. Toronto trailing. And here's Carter. Pass to Barnes. Here's Nash. Launches it. The offensive rebound. That shot missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
And that one's good. Yao.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And so the ball out of bounds. Rodman touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Barnes against Rodman. Barnes can't get it to go.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Yao with the block. Down low. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Rose looking around. Good D by Barnes.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Carter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Of course, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture because, again, things start at the top.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Carter.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jordan against Johnson. Here's Barnes. A shot off that time. Rodman with the defensive effort. It's Rodman with the ball for the Bulls. Pippen kicks to Rose. A 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Rose has got 9.
I think Derrick Rose is feared as a driver of the basketball, but boy, that three-point shot has come a long way.
It's Vince Carter on the wing, guarded by Pippen. Here's Carter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got 7 rebounds in the game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Jordan. Rebound by Yao Ming. Yao's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nash outside. Back to Yao. He gets that one. He's got 9.
That favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Grant, he's checked in for Rodman. And it's DeRozan in for Pippen.
And the jump shot of Nash, poetry in motion, a super efficient shooter from downtown.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night right there. Rose against Nash. Here's the teardrop. Pass to Pirtle. Out to Carter. Chicago grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one-step forward, one-step back kind of situation. They don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
And the first one at the line is good. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And both free throws good for Rose.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Carter.
Vince Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Nash against Rose. Outside DeRozan. Goes up on the high post. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
From deep, Rose. And Pirtle pulls it down. Nash outside. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Over Jordan. Good D by Jordan. The Bulls with the lead. Rose with the ball. 11 points in the game. Now Jordan. Floats it up for Grant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Carter looking around. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Rose passes to DeRozan. Over Carter. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And very strong at just under 7 feet tall. Grant loves using that to his advantage inside.
There's Nash with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Nash has got 11 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Jordan dishes to DeRozan. Here's Rose. Here's Grant. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Pirtle kicks to Nash. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. And finished off by Rose.
Another one for Derrick Rose. This is a flashback to when he used to do this on a nightly basis.
pass against Rose. Tips it.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Thunder. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rose. And they'll get another chance. Jordan passes to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. Shot from 16. Nice jump shot. Good. Carter's got the game tied up here for Toronto. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And coach, and it's Rodman in at the 4-man position. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Toronto.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
That's good from Vince Carter. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again, because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Johnson outside. The pass to Yao. A pass to Bosch. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Perfect timing on the alley-oop. Bosch has this kind of a connection with his teammates.
Johnson against Jordan. Outside DeRozan. From deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
DeRozan, a selective three-point shooter, but boy, nice shot there.
Quickly kicks to Bosch. From 13. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Bosch has got 6 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
He gets it in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Yao draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is Chicago.
You know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
Shooting for Toronto.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
2 shots.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Rose. He's got 15. Passes it to Jordan. DeRozan for three. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Toronto's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Carter for three. Good. It's Bosh picking up the assist. Carter's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
And the Bulls decide to take their first timeout here. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
For the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Tony Kukoc. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Jordan. On defense, the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. His near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Pippen misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense. You know, two things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, that's executing an alley-oop if ever I saw one. DeMar DeRozan. He loves these highlight reel plays.
Ball's knocked loose. Pippen with the steal. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
Merciless move by Scottie with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Carter against DeRozan. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pippen kicks to Rose. Here's the dish to DeRozan. Up top, Pippen. Covered by Johnson. And it's Vucevic missing. Raptors leading by 3. Bosh passes to Quickly. Over Rose. And another basket for Toronto.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. a volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Toronto's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And here is Quickly. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Minnesota. 18 feet out, and it's Carter missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls.
DeMar DeRozan does a little of everything, folks. He's known as a scorer, but make no mistake, this guy can pass it and he can board it.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Check the stats for DeRozan. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds.
Johnson, good.
Dennis Johnson.
Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to Pippen and stolen by Yao. There's the lob to Carter. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Rose finds Pippen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shot.
Free throw good from Pippen.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Yao. Shoots over Vucevic. No good from Yao.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Johnson.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Raptors in second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
That one is off.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. And he's good on the second. Raptors with the lead. Now, here's Johnson. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Chris Bosh.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Bosh nails both of these.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Bosh finds quickly. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rose. Inside, here's Pippen, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Quickly. Feeds to Bosh. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him. Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Then for the Raptors, R.J. Barrett comes in for Johnson. And it's Nash in for Quickly. So he gets them both. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pippen dishes 2 to Rosen. Rose in the post from 12 feet out, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, this guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Toronto calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Rose against Nash. Left side, Bosch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Horace Grant. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for the Raptors, Chris Bosch. Taking two shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bosch. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And now a look at Kelly Olynyk. Some numbers on him. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
The free throw drops for Rose.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Rose. The Raptors have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Nash, and the Raptors miss again.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Here's Barrett. Kicks to Nash. And there's the pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Grant. Chicago grabs the miss. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Pippen.
Here's a look at some stats for Poeltl. Coming off a terrific season. 9th in shooting percentage. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league. His dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for them. free throw good from Pippen.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Michael Jordan is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And both free throws good for Pippen. Raptors trail by 4. Nash, the pass to Olynyk. He dishes it to Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that's a big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is...
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Nash can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Very difficult to stop Nikola Vucevic when he's driving like this, pretty much daring the defense to hit him.
It's his first trip to the line.
For Chicago, Nikola Vucevic.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 6. 1:27 left in the first half. The shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. "16 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Olynyk with the slam.
How about the handle by the big guy? Kelly Olynyk, deceptive with his ability to navigate.
Now Pippen. He had 28 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Hurdle kicks to Nash. Here he goes. Count it. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And the first step of Nash, devastating. Gets to the rim there with ease.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Bertle, the pass to Barnes. Now, here's Barrett. Out to Nash. The tray. And it's Chicago with the rebound. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Nick. Are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think mainly on offense we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Okay, we'll see if you can keep that going. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire and boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
You have to play with physicality, but you also have to be under control. They're giving up too many free throws. That could be the difference in the coach being honest. You know they're having discussions right now about how to turn that around.
And that's our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So the Raptors 5 right now. Johnson is out there with Nash. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Carter. And it's Yao in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Barnes. That shot is off. Nice D from DeRozan. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Barnes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One on Pippen.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Barnes hits them both.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, could do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Deep two from Pippen. Pulled the shots. A putback, and it's Barnes on the follow.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rose dishes to Pippen. A rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nash outside. Nice D from Pippen.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Nash with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Pippen against Carter. Pippen, the pass to Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Steve Nash.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. In 4th, the Raptors.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And the first one at the line is good. And Toronto making a change here. Bosch is checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Johnson, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Barnes is checked in for Toronto. To the inside, and stolen by Barnes. Now here comes Nash, leading the break.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Rose against Nash. Now here's Rose. Not a lot of room, and the shot goes in.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Passes it to Johnson. Shoots over Jordan. Johnson can't hit.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Shoots from 14. Yao with the block. Carter at the elbow. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Toronto. Vince Carter at the line for 2.
That's good from Vince Carter. He hits both from the stripe. Chicago leading by 5. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Johnson against Jordan. No good. Shot missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Yao the pass to Carter. He kicks to Johnson. Pippen with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Pops it up for Jordan. And stolen by Yao. Barnes outside. Nash right side. Dishes it to Yao. Out to Nash. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive board.
Timeout. Chicago calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Scotty Moore. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Raptors trail by 5. And here's Nash. 13 points in the game. Pass to Yao. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Vucevic. Barnes grabs the miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the basket by Johnson.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Rose kicks to Jordan. Back to Rose. Lets the 3 fly. Rodman, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Rodman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Wow, they made every free throw here in the second half.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bulls making a change here. Kukoc is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Rose. The pass to Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Dennis Johnson.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Johnson down low. Jordan's there. Here's Yao. Hits the jumper. Yao's got 17 now.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Passes it to Rose. In the corner, it's Rodman. Outside Pippen. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Now, here's Nash. He's got 13. Got a piece of it. They get it back. And the shot is good on the bucket from Yao. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Now Now the dish to Kukoc. Floats it up for Pippen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc is the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Here's Johnson, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 9.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Yao. There it comes in for Johnson. And quickly in for Nash. And they recover it. Carter the pass to Quickly. Second shot opportunity, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kukoc against Barnes, and he drives in with his first shot attempt, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Able to get his shot in a variety of ways. Kukoc can do it within the flow of the offense as well as one-on-one.
Barnes down low. Guarded by Kukoc. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Toronto calls timeout.
It's time for your Chicago Bulls.
DeMar DeRozan checked in for Chicago. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Number 1, the Raptors.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Insanity, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
On its way from Rose for 2. Misses the jumper. Raptors trail by 4. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Carter against DeRozan. Outside for Pippen. Takes the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Pippen's got 10 points here in the second half. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Quickly the pass to Poeltl. And that one drops for him. Poeltl's got his second bucket.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Remaining in the third.
Rose finds DeRozan. Steps back and shoots. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Carter, and Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
1:31 left in the third. And DeRozan kicks to Kukoc. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And then checking out some numbers from Barrett. He had a strong showing last season. 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Third personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And it's tied up with that one.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Then for the Raptors, Chris Bosh has checked in for Barnes, and Trent subbed in for Carter. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Kicks it to DeRozan. Outside Rose. Floats it up for Grant. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And 1:01 left to play here in the third. And the Bulls with another miss. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
No good on the free throw.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
So he comes up empty at the line. Chicago's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Wow, the unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
Quickly against Rose. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Releases. The shot will not fall. The Bulls with the lead. Here's Grant, and it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Pirtle.
Remains Chicago ball.
.24 seconds left to play in the third. Rose against Quickly. Rose kicks to DeRozan. Outside LaVine. 5 on the clock. Back to DeRozan. All sorts of time. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Bosh. Takes it inside.
An elite scorer. Bosh can be the man. A guy you go to every trip down the floor.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Toronto ahead. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Vucevic. Zach LaVine is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Rodman. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And Chicago has possession. Stolen by Rodman. Here's Vucevic. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
To the middle, and stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And LaVine with the slam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest. LaVine has got a creative streak.
Johnson inside. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And you don't want to allow too many of...
Good Pirtle. Toronto leading by 4. Johnson with it. Pass to Yao. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. He dishes it to LaVine. Back to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Rodman passes to LaVine. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got his 4th assist in this one. Nash against LaVine. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Now DeRozan. Floats one up. Yao with the block. Jordan against Johnson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Yao. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Yao's got 10 points in just the second half. Bulls trail by 3. And 3 from Jordan. And the Bulls, another 3.
They have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Bosch against Rodman. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, sloppy play. Supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. And then for Toronto, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Bosch. And it's Carter in for Trent. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Carter against Pippen. Yao trying to break free. It counts, and the foul. That one on Pippen.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
At the line for the Raptors, Vince Carter. At the line for one.
And Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. He kicks it to Pippen. Stolen by Carter. To the paint. Here's Yao. Shoots over Vucevic. And Yao gets it to go on the assist from Carter. Yao's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto. Chicago calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. It's Jordan on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Count that one. Pippen's got 12 points in just the second half.
And the shots just keep on falling for Pippen. And seeing him find his rhythm is sure to motivate his teammates.
Johnson kicks to Carter. From the wing, Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Olynyk with the steal. Pass to Carter. Nash outside. Back to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by the Bulls. The feed to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
You can see the two-time dunk contest champion skills on display. Mr. Levine, we see you.
Poked loose, stolen by Pippen. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. The wide open look here for Vucevic to take the lead. Rodman passes to Pippen. Levine up top. So they take the lead. And the Bulls lead by 1.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Now the pass to Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One on Pippen.
Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Vince Carter taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Pippen, the pass to Levine. Over Nash. Rebound by Olynyk.
Yeah, that's too bad. A nice drive there, but just couldn't finish.
Feeds it to Yao. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge. Defensively, it's almost impossible to guard him legally.
Yao Ming. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Good on both. So it's Chicago now. Here's Levine. Dishes it to Jordan. Over Johnson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Raptors leading by 3. Carter outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carter's got 14 points here in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. They get it. Johnson with the rebound. Toronto's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Yeah, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Rodman outside. At the elbow, Vucevic. Over Yao. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Boy, that's all you can do as a defender. Vucevic really showing strides, nailing contested shots.
Levine against Nash. There's the lob to Carter. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Nash, the pass to Carter. Back to Nash. Nice D from Levine.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself on his ability to shut you down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 2-point game. Levine kept alive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Derrick Rose is checked in for Levine. And the Raptors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. And it's Johnson penetrating. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Yao. Yao's got 4 assists now tonight.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Carter against Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Back to Nash. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Rose. Now Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Vucevic. Good work defensively by Yao. Raptors with the lead. Nash outside. Passes it to Johnson. Back to Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Clock at 6. Here's Yao. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Yao's got 18 points now here in the second half. And Chicago shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Jordan, high post. It's good.
That put the team on his back, as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Here's Carter, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Jordan. Good work defensively by Johnson. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Rose against Nash. Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Johnson.
It goes on Dennis Johnson.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdle's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Carter inside the three-point line. Chicago grabs the miss. And here's Vucevic. Kicks it to Rose. The dish to Jordan. Count it!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scottie Pippen.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Here's Nash. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. And they get it back.
And then that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. It's deflected. Stolen by Rose.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Now here is Carter. Nash outside. To stop the run. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And Nash wants to be that guy to take the big shot. This is what being a leader is all about. You have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
For the Bulls, Michael Jordan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. Shot, high post. Oh, missed it. And an intentional foul right there.
Dennis Johnson. Fourth personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Michael Jordan.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they continue to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.